Every year, thousands of people walk into a Scientology center looking for answers. They are given a free personality test. They are told their problems can be fixed. And for a while, they believe it. But behind the polished buildings and the celebrity endorsements is a system that former members describe as controlling, manipulative, and in some cases, dangerous. Tonight, we look inside.
We went to extremes to make celebrities happy, and it was mainly Tom Cruise. My job, I was being run by Shelley Miscavige out of David Miscavige's office to surround Tom Cruise with Scientologists on staff. So I had to hire an executive housekeeper, a maid,
and they had
cook.
To be Scientologists.
They all had to be Scientologists.
Why?
Because they wanted him to only be in Scientology 100%.
To understand what Scientology became, you have to understand the man who built it. Lafayette Ronald Hubbard. Born in 1911 in Tilden, Nebraska, a science fiction writer, a self-proclaimed adventurer, a man with an extraordinary gift for storytelling. In 1950, Hubbard published a book called Dianetics, The Modern Science of Mental Health. It promised to unlock the full potential of the human mind. It became a bestseller almost overnight. But Dianetics was not enough for Hubbard. 2 years later, in 1952, he went further. He declared that his work was not just science, it was a religion. And so, the Church of Scientology was born. What no one knew at the time was that years earlier, Hubbard had reportedly told a fellow science fiction writer, "If a man really wants to make $1 million, the best way would be to start his own religion." Whether he meant it as a joke or as a blueprint is something former members have been asking ever since.
They have what's called the murder routine, where they ask you these questions, like if you've done these really horrible things, to make you say, "No, I didn't do that, I just did this." So it's like this, they have all these like mental tricks. And so I remember in my first interrogation, she was like, "Did you rob a bank?" And I was like, and she was like, "Did you have sex with your father?" And I was only 12. Like, this was just like, so it was like so traumatizing.
Now that you know who built it, let's talk about how they get you in. It always starts the same way. A free personality test. 200 questions. You answer honestly, because why wouldn't you? It seems completely harmless. The test is called the Oxford Capacity Analysis. It has nothing to do with Oxford University. Scientology invented it, branded it, and designed every single question with one purpose: to find your weaknesses, your fears, your pain. And when the results come back, they always say the same thing: you are struggling, you are below average, but don't worry, we can help. That help comes in the form of courses, books, auditing sessions, each one designed to bring you one step closer to what Scientology calls the bridge to total freedom. The bridge is a ladder, and every rung costs money. The first course? A few $100s. Reasonable. You feel better. You come back. The next level costs more, then significantly more. By the time a dedicated member reaches Operating Thetan Level 8, the highest level on the bridge, they will have spent over $128,000.
What is Scientology?
Scientology it's a belief system, but it starts out as more of like a self-help practice. Like it almost seems normal when you first start. They're like, oh, you have trouble with communication? We'll help you with that. Oh, you have troubles in relationships? We'll help you with that. But they have a curriculum where it's like you start at the bottom and you do step by step, you move up to the top. And the higher you go, the more money you pay, so the more invested you are. And by the time you get to a certain level, all of your friends and family might be in Scientology, and if you leave, you can't talk to them. They don't have a God, but they believe that each of us are spiritual beings who live lifetime after lifetime, and we pick up a new body each life. And they basically believe that because of bad things that we've done and bad things that have been done to us, we're sort of stuck in these bodies. But our spirits, which they call thetans, are really all powerful. We have all sorts of powers. We can create universes at will, but because of all of these things that we've done or have been done to us, we are now powerless and mired down, and only Scientology can basically cure us of that and bring us back to our native state. So it starts off sounding normal, but it's too late by the time you realize that it's kind of weird.
And here is the most important detail of all. At no point, not once, are you told the full price up front. Once you are inside Scientology, the monitoring begins. It happens through a process called auditing, a one-on-one session with a trained Scientology official. You sit across from them, holding two metal cylinders connected to a device called an e-meter, and you talk about your past, your fears, your darkest moments, your secrets. You are told these sessions are completely confidential, sacred even, like confession in a church. What you are not told is that every single word is written down, recorded, filed, and kept permanently by the organization. Former members report that years later, sometimes decades later, information from those sessions was used against them when they tried to leave, or when they tried to speak out. But auditing is only one of the tools. Scientology has a policy called disconnection, and it is exactly what it sounds like. If someone in your life, a parent, a sibling, a spouse, a friend, is deemed a threat to the church, you are required to cut off all contact with them, permanently. No calls, no messages, no meetings. The church calls people who question Scientology suppressive persons, and once that label is applied, members who stay in contact with them risk being labeled suppressive themselves. Families have been separated for years, decades, some forever. Children disconnected from parents, parents from children, all in the name of protecting the organization. And then there is fair game. In 1967, L. Ron Hubbard wrote an official policy letter that stated, and this is a direct quote from a documented church policy, that anyone declared a suppressive person may be, quote, deprived of property or injured by any means, tricked, sued, lied to, destroyed, without discipline from the church. The church has since claimed this policy was canceled. Former members and investigative journalists say the practice never stopped. It simply went underground. Critics of Scientology have reported being followed by private investigators, having their employers contacted, their reputations attacked online, their families pressured, all for asking questions, all for speaking out, all for leaving. In this episode, we have seen how Scientology was built on the ambitions of one man, how it uses a free personality test to find your vulnerabilities, how it traps members in a financial ladder with no visible ceiling, how it records your deepest secrets and files them permanently, how it forces families apart, and how it has an official policy to destroy anyone who speaks out. But everything you have seen in this episode is just the surface. Inside Scientology, there is an inner circle that goes further than anything we have covered today. People who signed contracts measured not in years, but in billions of years. People who reportedly lived in confinement inside a remote desert compound. People who escaped and whose stories the world almost never heard. There are also the leaked documents, the government infiltrations, the cover-ups, the survivors. That is what episode 2 is about. If what you have seen today disturbed you, share this video. Not because of the numbers, because someone you know may need to see it.